here. And I need to map the traction control. I think I would like to play around with it. So what else can we tell people? Like, Session 2, which is on new content. Do we want to say anything about the new content? I didn't say anything yet, just new content. Mars, do you want to say anything about that? It's probably concentrating. Should have done the same, then I wouldn't lose my position here.
Did I mute myself again?
Yeah, you muted yourself again.
Okay, yeah, I tend to do that every now and then.
But blaming me for the endurance stream, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I'm just a programmer, you know that. Anyway, do we want to disclose what we're doing next? That's a good question. Actually, as I was just saying when I muted myself, I might have let the cat out of the bag a bit already, because at some point, obviously, we have to publish the new content into the workshop, and I actually just did that.
Oh, you did that? And I just see that someone says, when can we purchase? There's no purchase since it's free content.
It is free. You just need to subscribe to it.
It's
and find
free.
it.
Sometimes that's the biggest challenge.
Okay, my race is starting now.
I came 19th out of 34.
I am now in second, but I probably won't finish there.
And I can confirm that Matt Tucker, our social media guy, is 21st, so slower.
Aha,
that's an important thing, I think. And Meek is also slower than me. Yes. Dennis Lind won on our session. Dennis Lind, Nico Barclay, and Devin Brown top 3.
Dennis is a rather quick guy, and it's not too surprised that he won. I guess he should be winning, as he's the professional driver in our midst. So
someone has to hold up the flags.
Exactly.
Matt got his first excuses ready, got caught up in some accidents, plus I'm slow. I mean, I only cost someone the rear wing. That was my only mistake in the race. How much is such a rear wing? 5K?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't regularly buy new ones.
If Jace Racing GT3 wing for an S2000 is 2,500. Then the full carbon one for GT3 or GT3 car is probably around. It's dry carbon, so it could be 10K. Rival has the excuse his first time on this track, same for me. You're probably subscribed to it automatically since it's content from the studio.
If you actually started your launcher after we published it, it will automatically subscribe you to it.
Speed Robert says he raced on softs on the front and hards on the rear.
Oh, that's an interesting combination.
But I also had start fuel for 23 laps. We probably didn't do 23 laps. I'm pretty sure about that.
Good that you mentioned fuel. Actually, I have no clue how much I have.
Yeah, I'm currently going through it now. Just see. Tire pressure. Compound is medium. I can probably race the soft as big.
Yeah. I've actually lost a few places. It's 4 Porsches ahead of me now instead of 1.
Can happen.
Yeah. They're fighting each other now. So.
Yeah, guys, you can join again. It's hashtag 1 and 2 right now. Password is endurance, so if there's an open spot, just grab it and race with us. And yes, the new content is released, so you can find it on Steam. Probably get some practice in before we join the second part of our community night.
Oh yeah, please don't do that. Makes us look bad. no practicing.
So once again, password is endurance. Just join the server. It's running right now. Yeah, I dropped as well. That t-shirt is nice, man. Just want to make sure. It's always hard to find something unbranded in my in like clips. So I think Sadarkisted BMW is unbranded enough on Motorsport to wear it.
Yeah, that's great.
This is pretty good. Like he's a CS:GO caster, but we all know that he's pretty big in racing, and that's actually his race car. It's on the shirt. But it got stolen last year. I think it was huge on social media, but they found it. It was stolen with his trailer. People probably didn't knew that there was a car. I think I will go for the Combat now, just because no one else was racing it.
I actually managed to get a stop and go penalty for completely ignoring track limits.
Oh really?
Yep.
Wow.
Race control apparently had enough of my antics, so with 1 minute to go, I need to come in.
Devin says no McLaren, boo. And yeah, I said it was the BT44, but it wasn't only the BT44, so I'm not really lying.
And it's the BT44B.
True, so you're lying in chat. But Devin complains about it not being a McLaren.
Oh yeah, not everything can be in McLaren.
Yeah, not everything. So, many cars want to be a McLaren,
Want to
but
be.
not all of them can be a McLaren.
Okay, 10-second coffee break.
Yeah, wait. You can think about an answer. Will the current DLC like the card pack and GTE? Will they be getting additional content?
No and yes.
I just wondered what you would say.
I'm always good at giving answers that are not really that helpful. So now let me just explain what I mean. I mean, if we bring out a car pack and we price the car pack, that's the price for that pack, and we're not going to add cars to that same pack. If you're asking me, are we gonna add more cars of a certain class, then that's definitely gonna be the case. It's a little bit too early to get really specific on that, but I mean, we've seen some of these packs being very popular in the community, and people are asking for more cars to race in such a class, and we're definitely looking at that right now.
We can say they all got 4 tires. They all got a steering wheel.
Absolutely. And we've narrowed down the class quite a bit already.
Oh, true. With what you said, yeah. Now
and
I know
obviously, I mean, for the kart sim stuff, since that is a third-party mod, we can only go by what we've heard from them, and that is that they do intend to add more karts and tracks to that at some point in the future. I mean, they have a pro package right now that has more content, so it's up to them now on exactly when that will happen, but they did announce that that will happen somewhere in the future, so that will be something to look forward for too. And my race just ended.
So where did you place?
It's a good question. After.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, a huge BMW in my rear view. I'm just happy that it's not as big as people make it on social media. And in memes. Just drifting all over the place with that Corvette.
Hello. Sorry, it seems to be very quiet in here. I think everyone's trying to let everyone concentrate.
Oh, change the seat, that makes sense. There we go. Back in the game. True. Nothing happened. It's still free practice, guys. It's still free practice.
Log building finished.
I tried to watch the chat all the time, so that was a bit easier. So obviously you guys need to see what I'm racing. I'm now back in the Corvette, so it's not just Porsche. I want to make sure that there are some more cars in the field. It's a bit more torque on the rear wheels now than with the Porsche. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Bam! That sound is just amazing. Love it. Wow, the BMW is gaining on me like hell. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Ran a bit white there. No, someone else also went for the Corvette. Got a teammate, Corvette teammate. That won't work here. I think that's a bit too crazy in terms of track limits. Yeah, it is. This one as well. Reading chat while racing is also not really the easiest part of this tonight. Need an R-Factor plugin which shows me the chat right on the game. Oh, that Corvette also ran a bit wide, so it hit me. Revenge tap, yeah. Could be the case, man. Could be the case. You never know. Oh, my steering is off already due to that tap.
Data logging enabled.
Yeah, but I want to get a time in now. Fine. Matt Tucker is back in the race. Session.
The second server has just gone back to practice, so people who want to join can join that server, as well as any places left on the first one, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure about how many we are currently. I mean, I'm 32 without a time, and there are at least 34. Oh, someone opened the door like a SWAT team does.
Wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. Always that screaming Porsche. Comes in. Corvette is quite quick. So, Marcel, when do we do that comparison video? C7R GTE versus your Corvette C6
versus road car.
That's alright.
Well, as soon as you get me the C7R.
That's easy. You just need to up my paycheck a bit. And then I will get the C7.
Yeah. I'm wondering how many of there are in real life. I don't think they built that many. Is this just
from the road car? Or from the race car?
From the race car.
Ah, okay. No, I don't think there are that many. That's true. It was also not very successful.
It's getting a bit old, right? It's been around for a couple of years now. I think a lot of Corvette fans are looking forward to the C8 already, which is rumored to be the first mid-engine Corvette, although that rumor has been around since probably since one of the first Corvettes ever, since they've been building a few prototypes over the years. But
I don't like the looks of it, I have to say. Like, from current concept, midship, no.
Yeah, it's always going to be interesting. How do you convert such a car to mid-engine and maybe even hybrid, as some rumors have been saying, without completely changing the car? You don't want to change the look too much, I guess.
That's true. Twice asked, do you guys have any plans to grow multiplayer in a way that makes multiplayer more user-friendly? Creating my own lobbies without creating a server would be great.
That's a good point, actually, because right now we more or less rely on the fact that people know how to set up their own dedicated server. In our defense, that's completely free software, so anybody can download it and set it up. The downside is that, yeah, you need to invest a little bit of time to figure out how that works, fight with your firewall and router settings and stuff like that. And that's certainly not for everybody. Obviously, when we're building this competition infrastructure, we're also looking at automating the hosting of servers, as we don't want to start all of those manually. So, as a sort of side product of that, we will probably also offer the opportunity for people to rent a server and just a few clicks of a button get it up and running with content they like. So that's one thing we're considering for the future. I think that would be good for a couple of people who don't want to invest all that time to figure everything out.
Play around with traction. Let's see how Zero will handle, or how I could handle Zero.
That's going to be quite exciting.
Oh yeah, the Corvette. I mean, if that was the right setting I was running before, which was setting 5, and I was drifting, so with 0,
you have to be very, very gentle.
Set a time now, come on. Torque output of the Corvette is, I say that, turn around the cast with it. It's very linear. So. I'm sorry, I probably destroyed some on the qualification lap. I thought it would go around the outside, but he wanted to stay on the perfect line, and I totally destroyed his attempt there. I'm sorry, man. Whoever that was, I'm very sorry.
Definitely need to put on some softer tires and try again.
Well, I hope that I actually get a lap in now in qualification. So I don't start all the way in the back. It's okay without Like on soft tires without traction control? What? Oh. Curve there.
There's two guys going in the wrong direction. Oh, yeah. They're leaving the pit lane. Guys, it's this side, this side.
Would never happen to me.
It's a bit of an adventure on NOLA to actually find the track, right, the first time you get in the car.
Yeah, I had the problem here. First I was going in the wrong direction at the start, then I was going in the wrong direction after leaving the parking lot. Then I saw others leaving, it's like, okay, I need to go there. I bring in a time!
There's a similar issue at Lime Rock Park, actually. You also start on the parking lot and need to first drive backwards and find an opening in the gate to enter the pit area. It's actually fun to get lost there, because if you don't find that hole in the fence and just drive straight on, you end up somewhere in the middle of the track where there's a big skid pad that you can use to basically test the balance of your car, whatever things people do on a skid pad. I guess it's part of the skip barber training and many other driver trainings as well. It's kind of fun that you can just drive there and test it out.
So what's your lap time?
I currently don't even have one. Just realized I need soft tires. I'll try to do a
I
flying
sit
lap
on
next.
136.0.
Enabled.
Okay, let's see if I can match that.
You probably can, because with a lot of mistakes, but... I mean, you can race a car that you drive, so that's unfair advantage. So it's not fair until I get a Honda in this game.
Okay. Well, we have a Honda.
Enabled.
You mean the old NSX?
No, Civic.
Oh, the Civic BDCC, yeah. 134.7 now.
Okay, we just switched to qualify, so
Log building
couldn't
finished.
complete the lap. I'll try, and it's getting dark again.
Only 25th with that
Take
time.
login. Enabled.
Okay, I'll pass you. Still people joining. Welcome.
They spun around the car.
Nobody saw that, right?
151 people saw it.
Okay.
Can I consider that as no one saw it?
Almost. Well, on a global scale, it's almost nobody.
That's true. I did more embarrassing stuff on bigger shows. I once did, because I'm not joking, I did a show. I was actually like a full-blown esports live show, and we ran into problems. And since I was also the like product owner, I was trying to talk to the publisher in the background while running the live show. And the guy next to me was just like, "You can fix it. Just yeah, go in there and then hit Alt F4." And I was just, you know, busy with stuff. So I click on the game appears in the studio, and producer is like, "Oh, game is on." Switches on the game, and in that moment I do Alt F4 and shut it down. And everyone was like, "Wait, what?" The co-caster sits next to me like, "Did you really do it?" It's like, "Yeah, you said it to me. Like, don't say stupid stuff when I'm actually trying to work."
Yeah. This is not the best time to make jokes, right?
It's like, oh dear, that was funny. Also had a PC that was set on fire.
Oh wow.
During a live show. Yeah, it was back in the old Giga days when NBC Giga was still a thing. It was quite cool.
Yeah, I must admit, I never set fire on things while sim racing. I mean, a lot of stuff broke, USB ports, just totally giving up and stuff like that. But nothing on fire.
I'll try to find someone that runs the Corvette so I can actually how they do the lap. Oh, there's a Corvette. They run 131. You got there. His ping is too bad. So I'm all the way in the back, 27th with a 134.7. Still quicker than Matt Tucker though. Tom Jones says, I wanted to burn stuff down while some racing. Oh, I know that feeling.
Well, yeah, that's something completely different, yeah.
I think we all had that at one point. So, I definitely know that. Wouldn't be the first time. I also smashed the wheel today, so I also have that.
Yeah.
Long building
Wait, who's the slowest? Linus Lundwall, 144.6 with a Porsche. I can watch Matt now. Qualification's over for us. Who says that you need to be in the top 5 because you're the business manager? No. If I would be that good, I would never work for any tournament organizer or publisher or developer. I would just do esports and earn way more money.
Okay, so I'm over 135.7.
135?
Yep.
So you're still slower than me.
Oh yeah.
Got you. But you still have qualification going on, so you have a chance.
Being chased by a Porsche. So.
All qualification now ends. Yeah, Tim Jones, we will one day we will do a session where I really practice for it and I'm actually running a setup and I configure my wheel before that and then we'll see how it is. Olli Pakala would be ashamed. That's Coke. No coffee for me.
Nope. I'm sorry. I think I just popped somebody.
Alright, we're starting to race. I actually forgot about the clutch-in point of the Corvette because due to the feature on the new Fanatec wheel, I could do that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a really cool feature actually.
It's amazing. Oh god, I rolled the car. No! Oh, I stalled the engine and I don't have the button anymore to restart it. No!
God, this is a community night, not a real event.
God, I thought I had the feature engaged, you know, where you get the clutch point on a specific thing. So I was clutching out to hold it on 70%, but Fanatec wheel was just like, oh, clutch it in, great. No.
So what are you gonna do first now?
I will watch others
to restart
race.
the engine.
Yeah, Nick, you smashed me. I'm sorry, man. I actually let the engine die and I forgot to map the buttons. I had the buttons mapped, but since I put in the gamepad, it's on the wrong joystick. So engine died, just like old F1 times.
Oh yeah.
People smashed into it. So currently there is Devin once again in his BMW M8, closely followed by Nico Barclay. He's really getting close there under braking. Taking up a lot of time. Eduardo Del Rincon, he's the next BMW. Seems like BMWs are quite strong on this track. Like Devin is really fast right now, but Nico, he gets closer. Look at that. We have a perspective that's a bit better. Yeah, there we go. That is Nico's perspective right now. Right behind Devin going down to turn 1. He was thinking about showing himself. Oh, both Leclerc a bit unsettled, unstable coming out of the corner, losing a bit of traction there. And we see Eduardo and Dennis Lind in the two white BMWs. Jos Arenda, he's a bit off already on the pace there. See what's going on all the way back. Someone missing his, Thomas Launchner, he's missing his rear wing. It's a big fighting group with Linus Lundvall, Michael Nizio, Niklas Pobatnik and some of these. I'll make sure that I don't miss Nico passing Devin, if that ever happens. Massa also crashed into me, so he got a great excuse why he's not quicker than me this session. I need to get my mapping back in. Damn it. Wait, I can just turn on auto clutch, right?
Yep. That would be true.
I need to read up again how that clutch feature for Fanatic works.
You used it before, right?
We're Devin now under big pressure by Nico. Nico diving up the inside, double left-hander. That will be good for Nico now. He's probably passing, both touching into the right here. Gonna be sideways for Nico. He was in the lead, but he lost again against Devin. Eduardo, he's the lucky third guy here. He's catching up to the top two. Yeah, I used it before. It's just that due to the new update, you push in clutch pedals, and then you go back onto the value that you want, and then you need to click a button. And I thought it was that button I clicked, but I'm not sure anymore. Which sets this as 100, like basically as 100%. So even if you clutch completely in, it's only on 80. And then you can release from 80 and roll if you want. But I'm not sure which button that was, to be honest. So Devin is once again the lead. There's a fight going on. Martin Lindis versus Peter Grau. It's Porsche and the BMW. Close. Where are you right now?
Let's see. Probably near the end of configurations. Somehow managed to even damage my front splitter on one of the curbs.
Oh wow.
That's great. Yeah.
Bit too low.
So I'm still in 9th position, but there's more people now. We're actually 13 at the moment, so still a bit of room here. And qualify has just ended. Timer has gone to 0, so waiting until everybody completes the lap, which is should be about now. Let's see.
Oh, Devin needs to hold on to his first position. Nico is all over him right now. He basically became part of the exhaust system, and Devin goes off track, touching the grass. Goodbye. See you later, alligator. He's done. Yeah, Devin all the way back now. Nico Bartley, he will win this second session. Diala, how to join it? I'm not sure. Do we do a third one on the endurance before we switch on to the new one? Or do we do the new one now? What do you think, Mars?
I think that's up to you. What do you fancy?
What time do we have now? How long did all of that take?
It's a little past 9 local time. My race is starting now.
Yeah, we will do another one here.
Cool.
Where's the information for this 3D night stuff located? Currently it was in the roadmap, and on social media obviously. There's no real hub for it yet. I guess that's something we're looking into, but we didn't want the first event to be huge, and then huge. Well, I guess we could look into something like that, right, Marcel? Like a page for the
Certainly.
community.
Just trying to not hit anybody at the start.
For the, like we could look into creating a page for the community nights, right? Like info.
Yeah, I think that would make sense.
Restart that session here. I hope that Christopher is actually restarting, or Jimmy. So there are just search for service S397, and then the one on NOLA, that's where we're on right now. So we will go into a third session. Mars on the second server, like #2, is currently
In race.
so
We will switch after this one.
yeah. Can we vote for a new session? Restart week. Voted. Let's see if we can set more pass. Devin, or it says Discord. Grass. Set more to pass. Oh, guys, restart this. Stevie says some idiot behind me stole his car and crashed half of the field. Can we ban him off the server? No. It's not possible. I'm so sorry, I really wanted to race. I felt better 1 second. I think I need to maybe to restart.
In the meantime, Neil and Ayla, you're sending an open session on this server, but after this race, we will switch to a different server. So you might want to either try to join the server that Renee is on, or just wait a little while until you make the switch.
Yeah, well, Jimmy will restart our server now. So server 1. Do one more endurance, like GDE race. It's not really endurance, it's sprint. I want to do better now. I want to get into the top 15. Is that realistic? Not really, not. Almost. I wanted to see Dom racing. That was the only reason to do it with then he has that excuse of F1 draft.
Being a manager, right?
Yeah, as if he could manage anything.
Now you're not really being nice to him, Renee.
Now, I love him. He knows that. Oh, by the way, Renault Sport F1 Team Vitality drafts Sven. I think that's not really a surprise. Isn't he a Vitality driver anyway?
Oh, for a moment I thought you meant for the real team.
No, that's why I said
That
Renault
would be
F1 Team Vitality.
I'm a bit slow in that.
Thank you, JP Racing. So Devin says, I saw Dom race in F2 on the official server once, almost lapped him. Robin, I second that. Dom racing, all I want to see. Password is endurance in small letters. Alright, back on the server. That's good. So
we are in our last lap here.
Yeah, so we will all run a third, I would say. Okay.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Lazarus asked for, well, let's not dive bomb, please. New title confirmed, Dive Bomb Simulator 2019. It's a game where you only do turn 1 of the race. Whoever comes out first, turn 1 wins.
It's like a drag race, but
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. Or it's like only sector 1.
Yeah. Like you have these challenges in other games. Just do one turn.
Yeah, look at Devin. Can I join the historic one already? I'm bored, might as well look up the track while having a coffee. Sure, man, sure. Especially you need all the practice. Yeah, no.
You can guess the password.
I actually need to look it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in some free practice. I'm in the Porsche. But sheep in Raus is allowed, obviously, yes. That is, I mean, that is real, right? Sheep in Raus is a simulation, so it's totally fine. It should be better. Actually, I wasn't lying with that graphic. I can show you guys this. You know that I said mark his mute button bright red. I will show it to you.
You actually did that.
I did. Okay.
Wow.
You see this?
That's really good.
It says, wait, can it? It says mute mic, and then when I click,
Log building finished.
so you see, now I was muted while talking, obviously. but so I know, like, if this thing looks at me and it's bright red, then I know I'm muted.
You should make all the buttons bright red.
The racing deciding move is on Discord as a video. Oh, Devin is going full series on this.
Oh yeah.
We should probably, like, we can think about ideas for, obviously we want you guys' feedback on all of that, on community nights and what you guys want to do and what you guys want to see. Like I said, we will always try to answer some question, maybe tell you about what the studio is currently working on, what our next activities could be, but we could look into something like a fun ranking as well. For the stuff. No, it shouldn't be bright red while talking. It should be bright red when I'm muted, so I can see, like, when I look into the camera and it looks bright right underneath. It tells me, hey man, click this button.
Push me.
Yeah.
Awesome. Race has ended here. We're just waiting for the session to end again. We have a couple of people amongst which Christopher Elliott, actually.
Oh, Christopher's back.
Ending the open session, he's back. I
Things
think he
go
got
serious now.
sick of me driving at the back and wants to show me how it's done.
Wants to make sure that someone from the studio is actually up front.
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah. I did once, I did a talk and drive with the Formula E car on Hong Kong, and that pretty much proved that I cannot talk and drive. Because at one point I was actually driving into the pit lane without intending to do so. So that's how well I drive when I'm trying to answer questions at the same time. I don't really have an excuse for that. I'm really bad at that. Okay.
I still try to figure out the fan attack thingy.
Yeah.
Wasn't it to click this button here? It's not.
Actually,
I don't get it done. How was it? How did it work? How did it work?
Did you do it on a stream? Can you watch back your own old stream?
No. I know that there's a video by Fanatec explaining it.
Okay, I think
it was here, but it wasn't. I'm not getting it done. Too stupid right now. Need guess the password. Yeah, the yellow beauty in front of me, that's confirmed next DLC update. Yellow boxy cars.
Data logging enabled.
And they will be considered the old GT1 class. Or we could build them as of Rally Group B regulations.
They're the new Joker cars, right? You never know which car you're gonna drive.
There must be a random button.
A random car. So I think server 2 was actually shut down, or I was simply ejected for bad driving or something.
You probably got ejected from that driving.
I'll check with the big boss.
Oh, Devin is now practicing, yeah, obviously. So I could just say you won because you guessed the password and you couldn't leave it. Obviously you had to check it out. Sure about the last term, how to really do it.
That is a
yeah,
really
I know, Devin. Let's see what lap times I can clock in the Porsche, now that I actually know a bit of the track.
Yeah, you have to end up in the top 15 by now. Because we did another race for you. Yeah. Yeah, and actually, I even got a text message just now from my dad who really wants to see the new content. So get on with that race.
We're on it. We're on it.
Awesome.
I'm probably racing 3, yeah. 1:34.6, that's basically the same time I did in the Corvette.
Someone like the track. I think we are also going to do a third race on this server. I'm getting some questions in the chat here. And what is our plan for Sim Expo? Renee, what is our plan for Sim Expo? That's actually a question for you.
I mean, we will definitely be at Sim Racing Expo.
Yeah.
Depends on how your team actually works. We might be doing something cool on Sim Racing Expo.
Yeah, we're that's sort of what we can tell people right now. So we're working on something for SimExpo. We'll definitely be there. We'll probably have some new build of our Factor 2 with some interesting new content. We're still figuring that out. And we might have a surprise for you. Since that's not certain yet, we can't disclose it, and otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise. So that would be another reason for not telling you right now.
We're all about the surprises. Yeah, but we're in contact with Sim Racing Expo, obviously working on getting a booth once again. As far as I know, we also get stage time to talk a bit about the game, like they're normally doing Sim Racing Expo. I don't know, Marcel, you are there, right? Dom is there?
Yeah.
I will be there, so...
Probably Chris will be there as well.
Cool. For reasons close, yeah. Bring in the team, so if you want to say hi, obviously we will be at the Nürburgring. We still need to figure out. Sim Racing Expo is always during the Montares, right?
Right.
You said the surprise is not going to be new content, that could be. Could also that Marcel's Corvette will be pink.
Oh yeah. That could happen overnight. Right?
Like a friend of mine does rep cars, so
yeah.
do that while you're over here in Germany. We can get that done. I was just thinking if we could actually run laps on the track, but the weekend has a racing series running, so we can't lap it.
Yeah, there's still no race for all the sim racers yet, where we can all join on the track and try to determine once and for all who is the fastest on that track.
Once and for all. It's over now with discussing and arguing.
Yeah, stop messing with that simulator, just get in your car and drive a lap.
Yeah, we can do that. I offered myself one of, like, probably the S2000 for the track session, because he does not want to use his Corvette. He's one of those guys buying a sports car and then never take it to the track.
I love you too, Renee. I love you.
No, but we were talking about actually going to a track, riding a bit, having a bit of fun. Cars.
Absolutely. Yeah.
My surprise will be driver's skid with Marcelo's face. How about that?
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah, we should bring a free DLC with our faces as drivers.
I think that would be a big hit, yeah.
Yeah, can I get Olli Pakala's face?
Oh yeah.
And he needs to have those classic helmets so we can see his mustache. That would be good.
We need to have like these really big heads that stick out of the car.
The bubble heads.
The bubble heads, yeah.
Our spectacles Mario Kart.
Yeah, who knows? No, we're not going Mario Kart, come on.
Block building fish.
No, everyone will think that's the next title. Going Super Arcade. Like, no.
Shooting bananas or whatever it is. I haven't even... Well, no, it's not true. I did play Mario Kart once.
Oh, did you really want to say you never played at Mario Kart? That would have been...
No, that would have been not true. But it's not too long ago that I tried for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you like it? Like, most people, even if they do Sims, like Mario Kart. It's just a game that appeals to nearly everyone.
So I did it on the Switch.
Which is a good
in
choice.
the back of somebody's car.
Data logging.
Oh, that's hard.
And
Log
that
building
kind of
finished.
made it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
And nobody really explained me how it works. So first I approached it like a sim, and you're not gonna win races that way.
Nope.
And slowly I learned how the game mechanics work. So I got a little bit better, but I'm not sure if I was any good. The other guy was new at it as well, so he wasn't much help in terms of learning how to properly play the game. But it was fun until I got car sick.
Yeah, that's the problem with it. Like, especially Mario Kart in a car, like it kills me.
Okay, so here the practice just ended and we're back
Hey,
to
guys.
darkness in qualify. Hey, where did Christopher go?
In qualification setup, I still try to actually go down to 133. Not sure
Hello.
if I will ever achieve that, but
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Qualifying tires. I think so.
Everybody doing good?
Fix that. There we go.
Alright.
Oh, Devin, how are you?
How are you? I'm good.
Doing good.
That's good.
Wie geht's?
that time. Like for me, at least.
Oh, das ist gut.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah. So I had my coffee, so I now had the power
134.3.
to actually turn on my microphone.
Oh, good.
Slow, but
Did you beat everyone?
Almost.
You got wiped out though, right?
Yeah, I got wiped on the final lap.
Damn.
People talking in a strange language.
Don't talk to the crowd.
Western AMS.
You're a crowd.
Oh, that's mean. That's really mean.
I don't know.
I am allowed.
AMS.
The march looks really good, by the way. Good job.
Amsterdam.
Did you load it up?
airport.
What?
Did you load it up already?
Oh yeah, I'm already on server.
Oh, damn.
Oh god, it sounds so weird.
Which server are you on?
7-3.
Oh no,
Trying to join that
W
one.
on my inside. Oh no, come on, that could be a quick lap.
Who is driving in front of me? Wood.
Oh.
Wood is driving in front
What?
of me.
Talking about how to
We all
release
got
that.
kicked.
Ah, you guys get kicked?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I
What?
smashed my.
Finally, some good news.
Following the BMW
Devin got
vehicles
kicked.
Yeah.
through the fast chicane.
The password got
And then
changed.
I
What
went
the
too
fuck?
much over the crooks, lost it.
Especially for
and
you.
gone.
Oh come on!
That is
I didn't
a
save the
wrong-
setup.
Grass area.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're lucky because most of the time Porsche
Yeah, I'm
brings
just
a
being
big
blind by the
truck
god
with,
race.
spare parts to the track when they have cars racing there, so you can just hop into that truck
Alright, what's
and
the new?
get any
password?
spares you need to fix the car.
New pass.
Mechanics are super quick.
Devin is a crowd.
There, yeah,
Try
I
that.
hope so. You have like what, 2 minutes left?
Yeah. Something like that.
Oh,
I'm on 16.
cool. It actually worked.
Eat that.
There you go.
Thanks.
Oh dear. It's not gonna taste too well. Let's see.
Alright, time to save the setup yet again.
Have you figured out the clutch by now?
No. I was pretty sure it was the rotary switch that you need to have, like, click, but it does not work. Shouldn't really cut the curve on the second.
Hello.
Past me.
It's
Hey, hello.
me.
Yeah, we know.
I've been wondering. Oh, no, don't spin. Don't spin.
Stuck in Sansu.
Oh, you
And I
just
spun. Yes.
Knew it.
Yeah, singing Adele while driving isn't the best idea I've ever had.
No, you see, you actually have to get good, and then it's just gonna work.
Oh, down to 20. Everyone became quick.
That's still not good, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You need to find 4 seconds.
And
Wait,
for some reason, the second
Definitely
server
need a shortcut for that.
endurance pack
4
is
seconds.
really dark.
Thinking,
I
like,
mean,
can you quickly
it's almost
send
sunset.
me the map where I can see where we actually determine track
Well,
cuttings?
it's an endurance race.
Yeah,
Long one.
it's really atmospheric actually. And
It's pretty much everywhere here, though.
coming to the S's, you are blinded
Since it's
by
floating,
the God
that's the
rays.
problem. You do a mistake on one thing with braking and you lose the
Nice.
next 3
Yeah.
corners.
Yeah.
You actually have to guess when to turn in. And by the way, I set my alarm clock to 8:05, so I entered the server while having my eyes closed still.
Damn.
Yeah,
By the way, we can probably go back to Silverstone in this car tomorrow because this feels completely different.
what do you mean?
Way more on the edge. Like, you actually have to get it spot on in order to, well, do just about anything in this car now.
So Brabham got updated.
Yes, definitely. New sound,
Okay.
new, I don't know, it feels like new tires, but I'm not
New
sure.
tires. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who said new tires?
Chris,
Oh,
so it must be true.
okay, my friend, we'll do that.
Let's go.
Really good.
Come on. It's my
Now,
last
now that actually makes me wonder, did these cars actually... Wait, where are you going?
132.5.
Very nice.
Finally made it.
Yeah, but, did these cars actually top out at like 300 on this
Us,
track?
change the password. No, I can't get in anymore.
Sounds a bit slow.
Can you ask Marcel why you made your race?
But I'm really glad that I listened to you and got to the server with that Brabham last
Well,
time.
I told you, it's a fantastic
yeah.
car. Was
I
about
mean,
that a little bit
I
more.
was so flat on
Just thinking
energy
about
that
that.
it really did lots of good to me.
Wait, GTR
And
is
I cut the track.
on
I mean, you still have to get good with that car, but still.
Huh?
3
Yeah.
I was able to go maybe 1 second,
Do you
one
have
and a
any-
half
oh, it's in
seconds
the course?
faster, but
Yeah.
that would be my
Yeah.
limit.
Competizione.
Because every time when I actually
the
tried,
ones
for
we know
example,
about.
in first sector, I gained 8,
I mean,
9
why
times
they doing it is pretty
in
obvious.
once in first sector alone.
The
The easiest to use, especially.
question is, why are we not using it, right?
Yeah, but
Doesn't that
But
answer?
fooling around was
I-
too much
it's
fun for me.
Pretty simple to answer right now.
Every time
Yes.
when you told me to be
There is
serious, I
No
was just
sensible
sawing
way of
the
switching
wheel.
to Unreal Engine
to make
without
it
forcing
drift.
all modders to completely redo their content.
Speaking about drifting,
Which
I love this so much now. Like,
slamming into
the
somebody
M4B I've actually mainly tested out on this track, and it took
in
them
strange
half a year to
direction
fine tune
is
that
following
one.
him. But
And this one feels like the
problem
same
is
thing,
if you
but with
switch
added
engines
downforce. So this is like just
obviously then
brilliant.
produce
I
your
love it.
content, shaders and materials in a completely different way. There is no way to keep that fully backward compatible.
Oh,
What you have.
finally a reason on stream why we don't
By
get
the time
Unreal
we
Engine.
took over our
Finally the same
There
thing
was
that I've been saying for
a lot of
years.
content out there, which is why we chose not to switch to Unreal for our
Which
52.
is because
But instead
I was
try
listening
to
to you
upgrade
for a moment.
the engine we have.
Basically, he just said
That's
exactly what I
something we actually
kept
made
telling you over the
really
last
early
months,
on.
that it would break every single bit of content in it. Well,
Yeah,
break
that's right.
something
It says I
I
can
want
say
to
hi.
make.
I
Der
knew
Mario
that.
says bisschen
Yeah.
eingearbeitet. Yeah.
But you kept asking
That's
anyway.
true.
Right?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't have that much
Why?
time for racing. But
because
That's okay.
reasons.
someone has to work on the stuff so you guys can actually race. Pretty sure that Marcel also does not race that often, as well as any other dev.
Not as much as I would like, that's for sure.
So we're heading into the race, and I'm actually on position 19. But we're only 27 now, not over 30 anymore.
Okay.
So
What set were you
top
running?
15 might be possible this time.
Let's see.
Devin,
What?
I am currently
what set were you running?
8th position.
The one that I gave you
Half a minute of
last
qualifying
week,
left.
whenever that was, is
I've run out of laps,
not
so
really usable again. I'm making a new one right now.
I meant the
there's a few
BMW.
people who haven't set
Oh,
a
what?
time yet, so I might control
What do you mean about the
backwards a bit
setup?
more.
You use default?
Totally missed the start
No,
here.
I like went out once, noticed that I had
No
understeer,
refs going on.
tweaked it
Let my
just like slightly, like 2 or 3 clicks on some parts, and then I went out.
Come on!
No, 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 no. It's just.
I will come on.
I dropped refs too crazy.
They push me up all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe because you are fat.
There's a crash right in front of me.
Well, what do you mean? They also pushed me off, and
Is
I'm not
that the
fat.
Oh, I'm 13th.
And you are tall.
That is the
What?
chance now.
What?
Chance scoring top 15 tonight.
Well, you are taller than me. Not by much, but still.
Even in my
Probably
pro years,
taller
that
than
was
most people here,
always
so
like the
That-
best
that's
part
rude.
starting. Like I can gain
You're
a lot
rude.
of positions
Yes,
at
I
the
am.
start, like overtaking or just from people crashing.
alright.
But after that, if it's just
See if I can get
down
below
to
121.
lapping and trying to be
122,
super quick
whatever.
while doing so, when I'm
Some
alone
some
on the
fast
track,
lap time,
not-
just pick one.
Mm-hmm.
I lose a lot of time there every single time. Now someone spawned in front of me. That's another position.
Set up a server
make the top 10.
after we
Ah, we should have
end the race, so we can actually try this
got
program.
you know, State of
Actually,
Must
I'm in the middle of programming a full
bit wide
network thingy,
and
multiplayer game
Lauenstein,
thingy for a game that
pull
I
back
have to
right
show
behind
on
me,
Thursday,
take
so
my
I'm not sure if I have
beautiful
time
position
for
away.
that. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I'm considering to just skip that entirely because I would be the only one who hasn't
Then
failed a
we'll
single
go into
course
full
this year,
fight
and
mode now.
yeah, I don't want to be that
Maybe
guy.
that gives me a chance. They will lose time for sure. Oh, small contact there. Another position.
Okay. That first corner is so perfect for setup testing. I love it.
Data
For
logging
what?
enabled.
Setup testing, like I could immediately tell that the front wing was one click too high. Just
Oh,
from-
okay.
Oh, I got Lauenstein's nose
Still new tires.
on my inside.
I told you
Wow,
that
is
there will be a new tire
scary.
for that.
Yeah, but I told you that was already
race is
pretty good,
starting
and it
here
was.
as well. Everybody's on the grid, honking
Also-
their horns at me.
Why
back,
are you
way
so
back.
slow in the BMW?
That GPL feature again. Stick it in your hand and wave
Oh,
at
yeah, I
No reason.
remember that.
It's great.
Oh, I ran a bit wide. Fast corner, but the comment at the same
Boy.
mistake.
Right, quite busy, turn 1.
Lucky there.
Oh, nice.
I'm on the 11th. Oh, 133.7 while doing racing, okay.
Nice.
And now I need to defend against some BS.
I think it would have been a better idea
Another
to
Corvette in the Affect
set the damage multiplier a bit lower, especially at NOLA.
Ah, maybe.
I mean, in the end, that's actually what killed me. I would have won otherwise, so yeah.
What's the set at 100?
Yeah, it feels like 100
Some
because
trackside options
even
flying
slightest
around
touch
here.
already produces some damage.
That small
Ah, right,
national
okay.
course that Discord broke my car so badly that I just spun out one corner later.
Oh, the
Couldn't
BMW
be
in
sure
front of me
about
does a mistake! No! And he rotates right in front of me. Ah. That would have been position 9.
Whoa!
God damn it.
Whoa!
He
Chill,
spun around
chill, man.
to the other side and then got back onto my side.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
didn't
god.
get my lap in with longer gears.
Ah,
Damn it, I guess that
Yeah,
gives you
same.
some time
Yeah.
to start
And my
downloading.
Oh, it's
suspension
popping,
is already
popping out
collapsed.
really, really soon.
same here, but longer gearing
Yeah, that's
actually
it.
didn't allow me to go faster
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason, so I'm just gonna try.
Oh, damn it. That was a good race.
And wood is in front of me.
In the Porsche.
Wood?
That doesn't give me wood.
Oh, that's witty, isn't it?
Oh, 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 oh. I'm sad. I am set.
Oh, the March
159
actually
seconds
really
of damage.
fast.
Oops.
Yeah. Can happen. I mean, he just did a mistake. I was just unlucky. I saw him running wide, and then he got back onto the track, and I thought he got it. But he went from left to right, back on the track, and then he spun
Just
around to
happened.
the left. So
Yeah, that leaves you nowhere to go, right? So,
that was a bit sad. Are you ever going to add 3D mirrors as an iRacing? It's another question. So.
oh, that's a good one. I claim that I don't know if we'll ever do that. I mean, it's a trade-off in terms of performance, whether we want to do that or whether we think it's important enough to have that. And I guess as computers become more and more powerful, we can add more of those features. It's not planned for any time soon to run because of performance.
Yeah, that was to be expected. The driving standards are not the highest possible.
Session?
I can imagine.
I don't know if you need to explain people how to find these new cars in the workshop.
Guys, if you're using this, remember there's a rally super.
Right.
Devin, it's really good to say that it's easier to say what I don't have damaged than to list everything that is damaged.
Yeah. Just go to the workshop there.
So
It's
can go
easier to
library,
list
I'll
everything
back
that
to
it's not
then
damaged than
like this.
everything that's not damaged.
I mean, why not?
Scroll down,
I mean,
where you see,
the car is...
Yeah, it was
Worse
basically the
than-
same for me, and I only
to this day,
had to fight one guy, so...
fine.
Anybody else get booted?
Nope. That was...
So I had to look for ages for that, but if you look for the new content, it's just the workshop.
And it's sort by most recent. It's probably the easiest way to
I
find
can't
it.
believe
It's
this.
fairly
No
recent.
wings, it's just as fast as full wings.
Let me see.
I always
Maybe
say that
check
a
how
little
much
bit
downforce
carefully,
do you
because,
produce without...
I mean, Murphy will release 10 new pieces of content just after we do, right? That's what Murphy does.
Oops, I currently don't see it.
Just trying to fight off a Porsche here while we're looking for it.
No!
Still on my outside. Ah, bad exit. Bad
Okay,
exit.
let's try that. Brabham and back to work for me.
Showing up for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where are they? On the workshop, I can't seem to find them.
You can just connect to the server and so now.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, now I can see them.
Ah. Well, I kind of hope
Yeah.
for McLaren.
Not
Really
respecting
wanted to
track
check
limits
that out.
again.
That just sounds like you.
Not biased at all.
Yeah.
What?
And
Not biased
finish.
at all.
Why?
Log building.
You know.
I'm downloading new content.
You found it. also.
No, I just joined the server.
Oh yeah, that's the other way to find it, right? Yeah.
Yep. But I will wait for your session to end before I
What's the
tell any
password
passwords so
for
people actually have a fair chance.
Monza server?
New pass.
I just finished, and I think
You finished. So we.
I finished, and I think everybody finished by now. Yeah, everybody
All right.
finished.
So new password for servers hashtag 2 and 3 are new pass.
Invalid password.
WPASS.
Sure.
Well, I'm on here.
So what are we gonna race?
Good question.
They all look cool.
I know which car I'm gonna race.
I mean, the Brabham is just so crazy with the intake.
Chris, are you sure that it's new pass for server
We'll go for the March.
3
It should
and
be.
4?